PDF, 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 yeet, 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 PDF, 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 yeet, 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 PDF, PDF.
A study found that the majority of notorious serial killers had suffered.
I will say, as a kid, I wanted to play with fire. And what happens when people want to play with fire?
MacDonald also theorized that arson, or fire setting, was another early behavioral trait that could be linked to violent tendencies later in life. Fire setting is a potential warning sign that you have a murderer in the making on your hands, as he is looking to destroy anything he can.
Anybody ever take a magnifying glass and light some ants on fire? I did as a kid. I thought it was the fucking hilarious shit in the world. I remember finding, I don't remember if it was a can of spray paint or something, but I remember we put something on it, and we lit the ants on fire, and whatever it was that we put on there was combustible. It got nice and hot. Woo, a little bit hot.
MacDonald also theorized that arson, or fire setting, was
Can't be the only one. I remember being a kid. You have a kid that wants to go and touch the fucking stove for the first time. You go and you grab their hand, you get them close to the fucking flame just for the fact that you want to scare the shit out of them. Once again, that story was merely an example, if anything.
the third behavior in the MacDonald triad is harming small animals.
It's like when you take a dog to like when a dog shits in the house and the dog knows it's not supposed to shit in the house anymore. So you go and you take that dog.
Mistreatment of animals, including repeated violence without remorse, is linked to troubled children who later become serious offenders in their adult lives.
Well, its nose a couple times.
7. Head injury.
Because we're really immature about what the fuck we do.
A severe head trauma when he fell from a tree at age 7.
Because we're really immature about what the fuck we do.
Number 6. Uncontrollable aggression. One of the first signs of psychopathy in adolescence is extreme antisocial behavior such as persistent aggression.
Because we're really immature about what the fuck we do. I mean, I want somebody to literally have a fucking seizure from this shit.
Number 5. Witnessing extreme violence. Children who witness violence, either as victims or as observers, can become desensitized in the long term. Those who are affected can adopt the perception that violence is an acceptable way to solve problems.
Because we're really immature about what the fuck we do.
Pornography was a major factor in
like you know, the porn bomb and shit. Like, I think it's funny, fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. You can't change my mind on that. I think it's fucking hilarious.
early promiscuity and voyeurism. Childhood voyeurism and early promiscuity are common traits. The fact that certain serial murderers have insisted that
Be a better porn bomber. Just saying. Just saying.
pornography was a major factor in their killing young women and children cannot be ignored.
Be a better porn bomber. Just saying. Just saying.
Number 2. Manipulation and callousness.
I mean, I want somebody to literally have a fucking seizure from this shit.
Locked in a power struggle, much like a tug-of-war, the more the parents attempt to control the child, the more the child will act up. Behaviors such as compulsive lying, destruction of toys, emotional blackmail, or violent tantrums are tactics and antisocial child items considered DC behavior are: the child doesn't seem guilty after misbehaving, punishment doesn't change behavior, the child is selfish/won't share, the child lies, and the child is sneaky and tries to get around his parents.